Okay guys, it is time to open packages of pens. I think all of them are pens that I got on eBay and from other folks. So we'll try this one first. Damn it! Fuck! Well, one of the packages just fell. Let's hope that wasn't the one that contained the Fabergé eggs or the dynamite. Okay. Here is a Waterman pen, and it has, I believe, a very firm nib. And it looks like it has a very firm nib. It also looks like it does not, the nib is shoved in way too far. Way too far. So that could be either hiding a broken nib, could be broken way in the back, or it could be just shoved in too far. So I will soak it in water and see if that comes out. It's a firm nib, so it probably wouldn't have been all that exciting anyway, but I've been liking firm nibs lately. It gets my aggression out. What is this one? Well, it's not very big, whatever it is. It's a Skyline pen. And this has what I thought was a stub nib. Now here's an example of, rose-colored glasses at work. I saw that it was broad and thought that maybe it would be a stub, and it's really broad. It's just broad, which is fine. It's not what I had thought it was going to be. It's very smooth. It would be good for sketching. It would be good for writing. It's a little too fat on the side stroke for calligraphy, though. But other than that, it seems to be fine. So good, yay. Can't remember how much I paid for any of these things. I'll figure that out later. Just about this, yes, I buy these on eBay and I sell them to people and I make money on it. Okay, that's the American way. But I just have to let you know that let's pretend I just sat in my big office and paid someone minimum wage to do what I'm doing, what I do, which is to, I'm not even counting the time I actually search for these things and bid on them and look at them and bid on them again and things like that. It's just opening them up, cleaning them, putting a sack in them, and then just that work, which is, I'm not talking about the work that goes into reselling them, I'm just talking about the work of fixing them, that if I paid someone a minimum wage, I'd lose money on the, quote, profit I'm making on those things. For the most part, I'm making minimum wage. This person certainly used a heck of a lot of... Now this was a weird lot. It has 3 things in it, none of which I particularly need. Yes, I probably have a pen to go with this. This is the Sheaffer Golf pencil. That's fine. This one, I use these pens, this body, I use this body for my Frankenpen pens. I'll show you if I can find it right here. See, I've got this very same pen, and I've put a very, very nice gold Victorian dip pen in it. And I may do the same with this one. These were pens that were made with steel nibs. They're not very good. Yes, scratchy, typical steel nib. But this I will use for making a Frankenpen. And I like it because there's generally in these pens not an inner cap, so there's more space up here than some fountain pens have. So this is going to be turned into a Frankenpen for me, probably. This, I was unsure what this was, and it's either one of two things, or it could be any number of other things too, I suppose. But I think it either held two thermometers, one oral, one rectal, or it held maybe leads for pencils, black and red leads maybe. What could this be? Why would someone carry around something that's divided into two separate carry sides? So I'm thinking it might be for rectal and oral thermometers, but I don't know. So this was a weird lot. There's nothing, and why this comes off, I don't know, because there's not really any space there for anything to go, is there? Ah, something's coming out. Well, the somethings that go in, oh, it does go all the way down. It's interesting, there's a little, there's something that keeps you from, yeah, I think this was actually for thermometers. This is a cork that just protects what's down there, I guess. You need to replace the cork. It's a mystery. If you know what this is, tell me. If you have two thermometers, you can send me the oral one. You can keep the rectal one yourself. Okay, let's see. Open another package. This one. These packages have a heck of a lot of air in them because, you know, this could hold a half of a cinder block, and it's holding a pen and bubble wrap. You have to have something here to keep someone happy. Here's another Skyline. Now this one maybe, I hope, has a yummy nib in it. And it does. This nib will be good, I think, for drawing, not for calligraphy. Well, maybe. Skyline pens are good for drawing. I find them sturdy and robust, and a drawer can really use them well, and a calligrapher would probably find them a little tiny bit too clumsy, too broad. Now, Skyline pens have issues with their caps. Sometimes the threads get stripped like this one. But I have a number of parts that I can use to fix this. I think, see, this is the wrong cap anyway. This cap should be slightly longer. They made 2 standard sizes. So this is another thing about buying pens on eBay is, you know, the nib might not be what you expect. The cap might not be the right cap. Who knows what, the rectal thermometer might be missing. Who knows what you're going to get because you don't have a chance to try them out or see them being even written with or drawn with. So with me, when I sell a pen to someone, I'm showing people really what it can do. And you know, some people will say the nib is flexible. Well, yes, it's flexible, but is it really flexible? Or are you just saying that because you know that people like flexible nibs? Of course, you know, flexible, what I think is flexible is maybe what other people don't. Someone might call this a semi-flex because it isn't a full flex. Okay, well, whatever. It's flexible enough to be called flexible. Okay, I think there's one more left. And this is from Nicola. And I'm not sure what he's sending me. Oh, he's sending me this. Beautiful, Nicola. Thank you. It needs me to, oh, that just needs to be, there's something here with the lever that has to be fixed. Oh, nice nib. Nicola, why are you giving me this, Nicola? Are you giving it to me or are you selling it to me? This is a nice nib that would be good for calligraphers or for drawers or for writers. It's really quite lovely. Thank you, Nick. No message. Nicola is a gentleman I met on Periscope, and he is a calligrapher who's inspiring to me. And for some reason this doesn't want to just stay. Ah, that's because that wasn't connected right. Okay, well, I gotta fix that. I think these particular pens are kind of difficult to fix. So I'm not going to do that on camera because I'll probably be screaming. The levers are difficult to fix. Anyway, Nicola is a very inspiring, enthusiastic, inspiring to me calligrapher who, in addition to practicing calligraphy and making pretty letters, he really understands the history of it all, which is something I never bothered with. So thank you, Nick. Thank you, whoever, for this. Thank you for those. Thank you for this. Let's see if this can come out yet. It's soaked enough. You don't really have to soak it that much to get the, well, sometimes you do, but hopefully I don't need to here. I really, this is curious to me why this nib is crammed in so far. And I'm happy to see that it isn't because it's broken. Sometimes if a nib is missing part of the back, like a pen that I have right here, it you push it in further just to hold it in place. So this nib, now that it's out, it's a firm nib, but it's nice. There's some give to it. You have to press down really hard to get that give. So it'll be good for a writer. It won't be good for a calligrapher because there's not enough variation anywhere. A sketcher would love this. But this will probably end up in the hands of someone who is writing a novel or a limerick or something. Poetry. Is this poetic enough? I guess so. So there you go. That's what today brought. 1, 2, 3 pens. 4 pens, another pen here. Let's see how that one, this again will be good for either a sketcher or a writer. Probably not for a calligrapher. It's just too, look at now, here's a sack that needs to go away. There's more rubber in this sack than in 10 normal sacks. It's really thick and hard. Like the nib. The nib is thick and hard too. It's broad, just slightly flexible, but a good one for people that draw angrily. And I was doing that just today because I was in a mood. I was having an episode. I was having more than an episode. I was having an entire miniseries, an entire series of episodic anger. Why did I stop drinking? Answer me that.